Hello, my multi-millionaire real estate agents. It's California's top real estate agent bringing you another study guide banger here to help you pass your 2026 real estate exam. So let's get started. And we're going to switch this around. So progression. A principle that says the value of a home is helped up by other homes in the area, usually said about the worst home in the best area. My bad. We're bringing you 20 terms today, too. So let's get to it. And this is value and market analysis terms. So diminishing returns. Diminishing returns. Law that says beyond a certain point, the added value of an additional feature, addition, repair, etc. is less than the actual cost of the item. Balance. Balance, a condition that exists in the real estate market when there are slightly more homes available than buyers. Contribution, a rule that says a particular item or feature of a home is only worth what it actually adds in value to that piece of property. Substitution, a rule that says an informed buyer will not pay more for a home than a comparable substitution. Scarcity, a physical characteristic of real property that says there is a limited supply of real estate, the perceived supply of a good or service relative to the demand for the item. Gross rent multiplier, GRM. Gross rent multiplier, a number derived from comparable rental property in the area, which then used to estimate the value of a piece of real estate. The GMRM is only used for 1 to 4 unit residential properties. Compare gross income multiplier, which is a variation used for commercial properties that uses annual income. Supply and demand. This is the easiest one, and it always is on every test. There's a question about supply and demand. So the law of economics that says for all products, goods, and services, when supply exceeds demand, prices will fall. And when demand exceeds supply, prices will rise. External obsolescence. Sorry about that. External obsolescence. When something outside the control of a property makes it less desirable. Number 10. Reconciliation. Reconciliation. The appraisal process of analyzing the values derived from the different appraisal approaches to arrive at a final value estimate or opinion. Seller's market. A situation in the housing market when a large number of buyers are looking for housing in an area of limited availability. Square foot method. Method for determining the cost of a building that relies on cost manuals and is sometimes called the cost manual method. Market price. The price that a piece of real estate sold for in an actual transaction. Physical deterioration. Actual wear and tear on something due to age, the elements, or other forces. Demand. The need or desire for a specific good or service by others. Assemblage, the combining of 2 or more parcels of land into one larger parcel. URAR, never heard of this one. A standard appraisal report form used by lenders and appraisers because it has been developed and approved by secondary mortgage market players Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. Number 18, plottage, an increase in value by successful assemblage, usually due to a change in use. Land, the actual dirt or soil on the ground. From a legal standpoint, also refers to everything under the ground to the center of the earth, and everything over the land into the air within limits to allow for air traffic. Final question, regression, a principle that says the value of a home is held down by the other homes in the area, usually said about the best home in the worst area. All right, you guys, and we completed our 20 terms for the day. Thank you for studying with me. Like, subscribe, comment, and rewatch. You guys have a good